Heyo there, Groovy Fox here, and I repeat, this is not a drill. This is not a drill. They just released a new teaser trailer for Final Fantasy 7 Remake. I'm not kidding, people. We got new looks at Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Ooh, it's gonna be juicy. I can feel it in my bones. Alright, people, you ready to do this? Man, I am a huge Final Fantasy fan. I love Japanese RPGs, all the way back to the Sega Saturn. Probably played my first Albert Odyssey, Legend of the Eldian. Totally got me into the turn-based systems. Started working my way over to Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, 9 on the PSX, PlayStation, baby. Oof. Xenogears, Tales of Destiny, Legend of Legaia, Legend of Dragoon. So many wasted hours of my youth that I could have been using to build my interpersonal skills. Who's laughing about that now? Me. Anyway, let's go watch this trailer, man. I am super pumped, people. I don't know if you can tell. All right. Let's lock and load, people. Hold on to your socks. We're going in. Crank this volume all the way up. The return draws closer. Midgard. Man, she's looking good. Halt! Yeah. Jesse, Biggs and Wedge. Reactor number 5.
What's your next move, boss? That's easy enough.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah, it looks like Advent Children. Seriously. Of course, these are going to be the cinematics. This is an actual real gameplay. There it is. Looks like Final Fantasy 15. Hell yeah.
Can you bear to see the planet suffer?
Ooh.
Cloud.
Ah! That's it? That's all you got for me? More to come in June. Oh, let me clear my calendar. Damn. Short but sweet. Oof. Yo, I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to see more. I feel like they owe us more after such a long wait, man. It is going to be hard for them to top the Resident Evil 2 remake. Like, damn. I mean, damn, a 1-minute trailer. But that's the closest any of us weebs are going to get. Seriously, though, man, that was fucking great. Still, it looks like Advent Children level CGI movies. You know, the gameplay looks like Final Fantasy 15. You know, I do have a couple of issues that I want to bring up. My major concern is they only showed stuff from Midgar. They said that they were talking about doing this in some sort of episodic kind of setup where you're going to get another slice of the game every so often, which is puzzling to say the least. But then when you factor in the fact that they canceled, what, after the first round of DLC? I guess they canceled all the DLC coming out for Final Fantasy 15. They don't have a good track record for episodic content and DLC. So, yeah. Those are my two big points that I want to bring up. Other than that, though, it looks good. I mean, kind of torn between wanting that old-fashioned JRPG turn-based goodness with the active time battle system and whatnot in it, but at the same time, video games have evolved a lot in these last decade. How many years has it been? 97, I guess? The last 22 years? Shit. You know? It's hard to say, but am I excited? Maybe a little. Am I gonna play it? Of course I'm gonna play it. Shit, man, unless I lose my hands and feet and eyes and mouth, I'm gonna figure out a way to play it. Shit. But yeah, man, it looks really good, man. I'm really looking forward to it. The music was on par. The cinematics are on par, but I mean, the cinematics were never an issue with Square, so They're always going to look good. They looked good even on the PlayStation era. I mean, there was a huge jump from 7 to 8, don't get me wrong, but, you know, it is what it is. The texturing on 8 was really what did it, you know. Everything looked good. Everything in 7, I remember them saying back in old interviews that they added a lot of texturing to things in Final Fantasy 8. 7, they looking back on it, it was like polygonal stuffed animals, you know. They couldn't really add a lot of depth or texture to the models that they were making. So everything was pretty much flat colors and stuff like that. And when you go back and look at it nowadays, you're definitely going to see what I mean. What else? Makes me curious though. If they're going to be dropping the game in episodic content, which I heard them talking about, they're probably going to cut out the world map. Or at least it's going to be cut down to zones. And I'm not a big fan of that either. You know, I want to get in the high wind. I want to roll around. I want to breed chocobos. I want to ride the chocobos up the mountain. I want to do all that shit all over again in glorious HD. I want to slot my materia orbs and pieces, you know. I want to load my bangles up with frickin' materia, support materia, skill materia, all that shit, man. I want it. Green, blue, yellow, red, purple. All of it. Man, I want all of it. I want them death blows, man. I want them limit breaks. Shit. They better not fuck this up, man, because I don't know whether I'm going to go... If they do, I don't know whether I'm going to go back to the Final Fantasy series. Definitely not on first round of release, though. But shoosh. Man, getting me right in the feels, man. Get me right in the feels. I couldn't not make this video. So I hope you guys are excited. We're going to have to wait till June to see more content drop. Hopefully, it's not too much of a ball buster. Hopefully they show more or talk a little bit, maybe a little bit about the release date. Fingers crossed, you know, and whether or not what their plans are for actually, you know, getting the game out there. It's a big game, you know. I remember playing it back in the day on the PlayStation. First, you know, probably like my second or third Japanese RPG. I think I played Breath of Fire and definitely Albert's Odyssey first. Some good old working design Capcom RPGs. Though Capcom doesn't really make RPGs anymore, you know. But yeah, man, I remember spending 20 hours just in Midgar. I remember getting up to like I think like Cloud's like third limit break by the time we leave Midgar, you know. It was great. I remember playing that game so much and leveling up my characters in the junkyard by the train station and then getting to the end of the platform and realizing, oh wait, there's a whole other game? Because I used to do that all the time back in the day, especially with RPGs, man. You know, you think like, yo, yeah, get to a certain point in the game. Nope. Turns out that that's just the epilogue, you know? You still got like a whole other kind of section of the game to go. Or sometimes the majority of the game. I mean, they kind of did that even in the first Final Fantasy, if I'm not mistaken, right? You go, you beat Garland, and then your characters come back, the Heroes of Light, you know? So, it's obviously happens pretty quick in the first Final Fantasy, but it still happens. I believe my point is still valid. But let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited as I am? Because I'm pretty jacked up. I hope you guys are having a good night. Once again, this is Groovy Fox TV. We're going to talk about all that cool shit on the internet that we all know you guys want to hear about. And keep on coming back for more content. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button. Drop any comments that you have about any feedback, any things you want to talk about. Want to tell me your thoughts on the trailer? Want to tell me your thoughts on the game? I want to hear it. I'm looking to hear from you guys. Again, Groovy Fox TV, baby. We're here all day, all night, bringing you that wonderful gaming goodness, movie action, trailer reactions, anything we can think of. We're going to bring it to you because we know you want it, and we're going to give it to you the way you want it. Unscripted content. You guys stay groovy, people. I'm outie. That's it for the night. I gotta go, man. I can't keep doing this. Y'all keep bringing me back in, man. I think I'm done with this crap. You keep bringing me back in. Shit.